Hi, anyone and everyone. This is oh, this is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm gonna do a collective tarot for today. Ooh, why did I want to say Thursday? Monday, February 24th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, The Talk, The Tube. Pardon me. The Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, the fan base, the Instagram, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, you know we love that for you. We really do. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. You don't need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle, Rob Barthelman, intuitiveintention.com. You can also find this in the Talk Shop if you're so interested. Ooh. We got one on the table and it's a major. Two on the table, one major. I got my mirrors today. They came a day early. They're not broken. I hung them on the wall. They're fabulous. It's very exciting. We got 3 on the table, 4 on the table. Okay, 4 on the table, 2 major. 5 on the table, 2 major. It was so nice out yesterday, y'all. Everybody's like, oh, you didn't go outside? You didn't go to the beach? You didn't go for a walk? It's like, no, I was worried about my bathroom flooding. Again, I didn't want that to happen. Just like tomorrow, I will come home right after work. I'm not going anywhere. Like, I don't have time for shenanigans. I'll probably get up early Wednesday morning and go get litter and get gas. We got 6 on the table, 2 major, no reverse. We got 7 on the table, 2 major. 8 on the table, 2 major. Let's do one more shuffle. Oh, 9 on the table, 2 major. Oh, Miss Olivia took her dogs on a walk. They walked through like 5-10 minutes ago. She used to never take her dogs on a walk. She told me it was because, okay, I just did an extra shuffle. She told me it was because she like hurt her leg, I think, or her knee or something. I don't know. Her dogs are cute. All right, we've got 5 on the table with bottom of the, or sorry, 5. We got 10 on the table with bottom of the deck and 2 major. Whoa. Y'all, I can't even make this up. This is the top of the deck. the Chariot, the Hermit, the High Priest, and the Wheel of Fortune. That was the top of the deck. Someone's using their intuition to go towards something. Something that's going to bring them change. A person, a situation. With the Hermit card, they really thought about this for a long time. Too long, I just heard. Little mini read for you. All right. We've got the Moon. 5 of Pentacles. We've got Last Judgment. 4 of Swords. Ace of Swords. We got King of Pentacles. We got Ace of Cups. Okay, all of a sudden I feel like really itchy, like all over. Like I got hives. I'm pretty sure I don't got hives. Like all my little fat rolls itch. Oh. Like every 6 of Swords. 9 of Swords. And bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Someone is itchy. I don't know what that is about. I don't know if you're trying to tell me to take a shower. I'm going to take a shower. Just like I do almost every freaking day. Or someone, you're itchy. Someone's up. Oh, poison ivy. Not me, someone else. So the 5 of Pentacles, when it fell out, and the Moon, as someone has been really hard on themselves. Someone is being really hard on themselves, but because they chose like the hard path. Like how do I say it? They're being hard. This person is being hard on themselves because they chose like a hard existence, basically like a karmic, toxic type existence. I don't think that they realized what they were doing at the beginning, like when they started down that path, but then realized, this is much harder than I thought it would be. And now this person is being hard on themselves because in retrospect, like, I had so many choices and I chose this. Like, this is what I chose? Like, really? With the Moon and the Last Judgment, and the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So this person really went within. This person, if this is someone that like usually hangs out with a lot of friends, family, boyfriends, girlfriends, they're not right now, or they weren't for a good long time. This is someone that it took them a hot minute to realize that the things that they had been choosing for themselves was basically like the exact opposite of what they should have chose. It's like this person didn't have any intuition, didn't use any intuition. They were blinded in a way. Like I'm looking at the Ace of Swords. The card says mental clarity. It's like this person realizes that they blinded themselves, basically. They rendered themselves blind. It's a big word. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. With the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, this person knew that they were gonna get on like a healing journey and awaken. I mean, they already were. I don't know why with the Ace of Cups I'm seeing this, but this person might have been, I just heard, incommunicado with God for a long time. It's not even really someone that like doesn't believe in God or like hates God, but it's like somebody that just one day forgot to say, hey, like, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I don't have. I love this life. Like, thank you for giving me this life. It's just like someone like, maybe for this person it was more of like a habit, and they got out of the habit of giving thanks, and then they realized, well, it's not that led them astray. I mean, they led themselves astray, but it doesn't help when you're living your life however you want to live it, and you don't even recognize the good things that God is bringing in for you and the bad things, right? Because again, the bad things are the things that make you wake up and, see what's happening and see what's for you and who's for you and all that stuff. When bad things happen to us, we want to live in our fifis for a minute, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, you have to recognize that every day you're going to experience a lesson of some kind. Every day you're going to bring in more knowledge for yourself. I'm still kind of itchy. Not as much as I was before, but a little bit. This person with the Nine of Swords is really hard on themselves. Like like I'm seeing somebody that like slaps themselves upside the head. Like, I can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. And I don't usually get like descriptive things. Um, because I was just thinking about this today. Um, I've told you guys before that when I decided to learn tarot and follow a bunch of readers, creators, and just pick up my own ideas and watch how they shuffle the cards and how different readers interpret cards and all that. Like, I spent almost a year doing that and watching my favorite readers, buying cards, reading on myself. And when I finally decided, okay, I'm ready to do my reads, which was like was it the end of January, beginning of February of last year? Or was it the end of February? I can't remember. I can't remember. I think it's been a year. I think it's been a little over a year. I said to God, I said, do not tell me any information that you don't want me to put out to the people. Because whatever he tells me, whatever I hear, I say to you. I don't hold that back. I don't hold that back. And I told him that. I said, I'm going to do this, but, and I'm not going to name names, but I watch readers out there and they'll be like, oh, I heard that. Somebody said something, but I'm not repeating that. I'm not telling you that. Or, oh, I just heard something, but I can't tell you that. Then don't talk about it. If you're channeling energy, if you're listening to God and somebody tells you something and you're in the middle of a read and you're not going to tell your audience, then don't even talk about it. Don't even say that. Like, I don't understand why readers are like, oh, I just heard the funniest thing, but I can't tell you that. And I told God, I said, you tell me what you want me to tell the people. And I usually don't get descriptive, like, visions. I don't usually. Every once in a while I'll get something. But I just saw, like, and I don't think it matters, a man or a female, a male or a female, but I saw, like, blonde curly hair, like like a golden, like a golden kind of blonde, really tight curls, almost almost like afro, but not. It's gonna sound weird, but not like up. The hair doesn't go up. The hair kind of like falls to the side, but it's poofy, really tight curls, like golden blonde hair. And I'm not really getting like a body shape or like a face. So I can't tell if it's a female or a male. When he tells me things, when he shows me things, I tell you. I'm not going to hold that back. Like I said, I usually don't get details like that. It's very few and far between. So I don't know who that was for. This person is hard on themselves because they feel like they missed out with the Six of Swords and the King of Wands. Now, you and I probably know, like, this person, but take it as it resonates for you. This person, like, they don't think, like, they think that because they chose a certain path that they missed out on, like, good things for themselves in the future, creative ideas, maybe even being a creator. I don't know. But they feel like they've missed out on that. But you and I both know, or maybe you don't, but I do. Once you right yourself, balance yourself out, start your healing journey, and get yourself back on track, if you believe, then you have this stuff still coming to you. It just might not be the original form that God intended, right? And I'm gonna give, like, a stupid example. So, like, if I wasn't on the right path and I wait like 10 years and then I decide, okay, I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to get on a healing journey. I'm going to spiritual journey. I'm going to do all this work on myself. I don't think I have good things coming in for me because I blocked him in the past with my behavior, right? So let's say in the past, I lost a significant other. They left me, I left them, whatever the case may be. Like, I thought this person was the love of my life. They had dark hair, they were tall, handsome, or beautiful. Like, I was able to buy myself a BMW. We lived in a 4-bedroom, 3 bath house together. Okay. So you lose all that, right? Because you go in the wrong direction. But now you're healing yourself. You're getting yourself back on the right path. You still have good things coming in for you. It just might look slightly different because we're talking weeks, months, years later. Things change, things shift. If you're not there to receive something, it will go to someone else that's there to receive it. So now that you're back on the path and you're going the way you're supposed to be going, now those good things are going to come back in for you. But let's say it's slightly different. Now I'm going to be with a redheaded person. I'm going to drive a Chevy. I don't know. And we're going to live in a townhouse, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse. Instead of having a cat before, now we're going to have a dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to change slightly, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to be just as good with what you have coming in. You know what I'm saying? Things will change because if you take yourself off your intended path, you're going to lose what was coming to you. But when you get back on, you're still going to have something good coming to you. It's just not going to look exactly the same as it would have looked then. Right? It makes sense. Because whoever that dark-haired person was that I was supposed to be with, they went and got with somebody else and they got married and had kids. So that person is gone for me. But that doesn't mean another person isn't going to come in. Another person that God chose for me, The opportunity is still there. It's just going to look a little different. And who's to say it's going to be slightly worse, if you could even say that. Who's to say it's not going to be a hell of a lot better? Because now God's like, oh, awesome. Like, you want to heal. You want to figure your shit out. I respect that. I love that. Let's give you something even better. Do you know what I'm saying? This person feels like they're not, like, whatever blessings they should have received before they fucked up and went in the wrong direction. Now they feel like they're not going to get those blessings. They're just going to look different. They're just going to be slightly different. And I'm just going to say it. A blessing is a blessing, a miracle is a miracle. It doesn't matter. The blessing, the miracle, is that whoever this person is realize that they need to pull themselves out of a situation or a lifestyle or whatever and right themselves. That's the blessing. That's the miracle. Simple as that. This person, either they did or they're spending a lot of time alone. Like, this isn't, people will say they're on healing journeys all day, and then they'll still do like low vibrational karmic type things. And it's not to say that, drinking is okay to an extent. If you're an alcoholic, that's a problem. You need help. Sex is okay to an extent, although, again, sexual energy, you shouldn't be just handing that out to anyone, right? You should be more discerning. You shouldn't indulge in things like gambling and drugs and drinking. Well, again, the drinking probably moderately, when necessary. But, and I know some people take marijuana to sleep, headaches, all that jazz. I know, because I used to do that too. But I'm talking like drugs, like people getting into drugs and not being able to stop. Like there are certain things that if you continue to do them while you say you're healing, then you're probably really not healing. Just saying. But this person, um, I don't know, like a lot of time alone. This is not someone that was like, okay, I'm on a healing journey, but I'm gonna still date Betty and John and Bill and Tammy. No, like this is someone. When I say they went within, like they went within, like they went in and barricaded the door, and they're in there and they're healing and they're doing their own thing. And that's not to say that that this person is incommunicado. It's not to say that they don't still talk to family and friends and coworkers and things like that. It's just like this person is focusing on themselves, on their journey, as they should, right? They should, totally. And I said before that this person like could have been blind, right? With the moon card. It gives off like the vibes of like this person started a healing journey and then they had some truths revealed to them through like meditation or grounding or something like that. Or prayer or even sleep. But whatever this person learned, whatever truths this person learned, it was already there. Like they already knew. It whatever they learned, they had already known. It There were certain things that they tried to hide from themselves. And this is just an example because I'm not really necessarily getting this energy, but it's a good example. So, like, if this person was in a friend group and they were all karmic, all toxic, all low vibrational, and this person realized that one of the people in this group um, was abusive in some type of way, they would have blocked it. Like, they would have made excuses for this person, blocked it, and went about their days, hiding the fact deep down inside that they know that someone like their close friend or family member or whatever is abusive. They can't deal with it, so they gotta like push that down deep inside. And what do I always say? Put it in a box, put it on the shelf, turn off the light, close the door, lock it. It's in the closet. Nobody will ever see it, except this person knew it was there. And people tend to try and block their own trauma, right? We do that as kids, young adults, men, women, it doesn't matter. We all do that. Um, But like once those bits and pieces start coming out and you start like remembering and you start filtering through all that stuff, it's like this person realized like they 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 hid it from themselves, but they didn't. You know what I mean? And that's just an example, but this person went through something like that where they experienced something that they had to try and like hide from themselves. And not necessarily something they were involved in, but something that they saw. And I never have gotten this with these two cards. This is going to be the last thing before I call it quits. On the Last Judgment and the King of Wands, when you look at these cards, like you see all these people down here and they look like they're on stage, right? And all these people are like watching and like, yay. And then when I look at the Last Judgment, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. There are people on some of these paintings, but some of them are, like scenery and buildings and stuff. When I'm looking at this, I'm seeing people. I'm seeing people in the crowd. Whoever this person is, I think they have more support to heal than they think. Like this person has more supporters than they think. Like if they're getting on a healing journey and they're kind of leaving behind like a friend group, a family group, a community where they were all into the same shit and this person is leaving, I don't think they realize how many people would actually support them in this. Possibly even people from that community. And if it is like one or two people from the community, those might be karmic people, toxic people, but they still have something good in them to recognize that if somebody wants to be different, if somebody wants to heal and move on with their life and change and grow and all that jazz, then they're happy for them. Not every karmic or toxic energy can say that. But yeah, I think this person has a lot more support than they think. A lot more people willing to like give guidance and help them if needed. Again, not because I just went through this in the last reading, because the last reading for the collective was about healing too. This person needs to figure it out on their own, but there's support there, All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope the message resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.